Hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Sydney Scenic Trails series. This week, with myself, Steve Hume, and Florian
Guillemard.
Guillemard, who actually runs a business called Four Frogs,
Four Frogs, yes.
which is French crepe cuisine. That's crepe to the English. Sorry, had to put that. But Florian runs his own business. He has a young family.
Two
girls, and he's also an ultra runner. So today I really wanted to get into his head about how he combines all those things and how the ultra running has actually, I believe, helped him get out of the business. To get his head out of the business sometimes and help him with his lifestyle. But we'll find that out. So welcome. And
thank you.
So first of all, if you want to give us a brief background on your, we don't get too much into the business, but we're more about the actual running and your ultra career and what have you been doing.
Well, I'm kind of new in running. I started 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a kind of a depression, burnout from too much work.
Yeah.
So I had to find a way to feel better and appreciate life again. So I started running and I put a goal to run a marathon. It was always a kind of a dream to do that. So I thought, all right, let's do that. So I did a Sydney marathon 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I was training at the Narrabeen Lake, which is close to the national park.
Yeah.
So when I was training for the marathon, I used to get into the national park, and that's how I started training, basically.
All right.
And then 6 months after, I did UTA 50.
Just 6 months after?
After, yeah.
Wow. Oh, after the marathon.
After the marathon. Yeah. And 4 months after, I did the Oxfam, 100 kilometers. I wanted to see how it is to be on legs so long.
So that's a walk.
We walked the whole thing.
Yeah.
We were 4 friends.
Right.
So it was great time, beautiful weather, so it was good memories. I did it with one of my best friends I grew up with in France, so it was cool. And then I did the UTA 100. I saw you.
Yes.
We did it, it was our first one together.
Kind of together, yeah, same time, same place.
First time we were doing it.
Cross paths, yeah.
And I did the Oslo 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, yeah. Yeah.
So not a big, I don't have much experience. I'm still learning.
Most people would say if you've done a 100k run, that's a biggie. So definitely, I consider myself after that UTA an ultra runner.
Yes.
And I think
even after the 50, I was like, I'm an ultra runner.
Yeah.
I was so happy of the achievement.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, it's the achievement of anybody who starts out to do, 5k and then 10k and then anything in between, then the marathon, then the 50 and the 100. So what's next?
100 miler.
100 miler? Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah. Well, I started, I couldn't run the lake. I was doing 4Ks and I could see stars and...
Yeah, well, that's it.
So, basically everything is possible.
Yeah.
And I was really admiring people doing 100K. I was like, wow, okay. So people can run 100K. So I got really interested, looking at videos and reading race reports. And I was like, wow, I want to give it a crack. And if you put a training, then everybody can do it, basically.
So how do you mix your life? I mean, I've grown up with with 2 young girls, but I started about 3 years ago with running. Went to the gym, went on a treadmill, did a marathon. But my girls I got 18 and 15, so 15 and 12. Yours, how old are your girls?
8 and 6.
Yeah, so how do you mix your running, especially with your business? You just telling me, Florian was just telling me he's just done 12 days straight at work.
Yes.
So how do you fit everything in? Oh, and by the way, so he just got finished work at 5. I'm meeting him here at 5:30, he just went for a quick run up the wobbler. The wobbler, Warriewood Wobbler, for those that know it, is just over there. We are in Warriewood at the moment, in a place called Rocket Park. I'd never
Rocket
heard
Ship
of it.
Park.
This is a great place.
Yes, for kids.
For kids,
Yeah.
So how do you fit all that in?
Well, I needed to have a little bit more discipline, and I saw running will help me as well. Be more disciplined, because if you want to do a marathon or a long distance race, you really need to do the training. So also the discipline will help me for my work as well. So I have to be really well organized to fit everything in. And because I used to be really, everything was a bit freestyle with me.
Yeah.
It's working for me, but I thought maybe if I'm a bit more organized, I will work better.
So the running has actually made life easier, better, because you now systemize everything you do, and wow, that's good. Yeah.
So I still work week by week or 2 weeks by 2 weeks. I was doing all the training plan before.
Yeah.
I still kind of doing it, but I can change if I feel like it. But at the beginning of the week, I know exactly what's going to happen for the next 7 days, sometimes 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And for work, meetings.
Yeah.
And so it does help. Wake up 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But my wife runs a lot too, so we know. I know that I can go running. She will look after the kids, and I will do the favor back.
Right.
She likes to run in the morning. She wakes up very early, like 5:30.
Yep.
And I like to run after or in the evening.
What time do your kids get up?
They wake up at 6:15.
Not too bad. Yeah.
Very early.
Yeah. Mine wake up 2 minutes before school or 11 o'clock in the weekend. That's my youngest. But so that's really cool to know that. So because of your running, the running has got you out of the unorganized, still building a business, but in a really crap way, I suppose.
No, that was in a good way, but it could have been much better.
Right.
And I wanted to be more organized.
Yeah, and the running's helped sorting that out.
Definitely helped.
There you go. Yeah, that's cool.
But I'm working for myself. I'm flexible.
Yeah.
So if I want to start at 10 a.m. some days, I start ahead at 10 a.m. I go running. And because it's restaurant, we can work at night.
Right. Yeah.
So I can have the morning off.
Yeah.
Start at 2 p.m. and I can work on. Then I go to work and I finish at midnight.
Right.
So actually, the restaurant industry helps the training. So if you follow me on Strava, you can see, is this guy running at 2 p.m. on a Thursday?
Because you can.
Because I'm gonna work at night after, or I worked early in the morning. So that's actually.
It's cool. So if you want to run, get into the restaurant business.
But then after you work standing a lot. I did 12 days in a row just shuffling in the kitchen.
So is the last thing you want to do go for a run? Like you've just gone for a run now?
Yeah, but it does help me feel better because my legs it's like little step all day.
Yeah.
Then you go running, keeps the blood pumping in there and just flush it, I guess. Cool. And I do feel better. Right. It's a bit hard to start the run, but after you feel good.
So Florian's also a member of Trailblazers. So we met there and I've chatted to Florian and I was very interested about, especially with a young family. My family's the kids don't rely on us too much. Bit of ferrying about for Georgia for wherever she goes, work and dance, but that can be organised. She can get the bus if she wants. So for me, I don't have to think about children. Yes, I have to think about work and business and running, but I think that's fairly easy when you've got children who rely on you. But as you say, you've got your wife.
She's running, so she understands. We understand each other.
That's great. Yeah. So okay, well
and that's part of this needs to be planned as well.
Yeah.
Who's running when?
Yeah.
So every Monday, my wife asks me, "What's your planning this week?"
All right, so
I can run it. And then
you don't actually bump heads. I'm going out now. No, I'm going.
No, that's planned as well.
That's cool. That's right. So she's really happy. Was she a runner before you?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I did a marathon before her. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to.
But she got the record in the family on the 4 hours. I'm still over 4 hours.
Yeah.
On the road marathon.
Yeah, I don't intend doing a road marathon. My legs don't.
No, I
Agree
don't.
with
I
that.
don't push near that
No.
on that stuff.
No, do a program. Joe Wood, Aspire 2. It's good. So, business, family. Let's get into your running then. So you did UTA Ultra Trail of Australia 50. How did that go?
The 50, yeah. I didn't know what to do. I started too strong, I guess. I met some guys I knew. Yeah, I bumped into some people I knew. And then they were fast runners, so I started with like pushing straight away. And at 25, I had an ITB on my knee.
All right.
So I had to walk. So I did 8 hours, but I was very happy. I've done it.
It's not bad for a 50 though. If your first 50.
Yeah,
My first 50 was 7.5, and that was the Trailblazers 50. And I think I ran most of the way with that. So in the Blue Mountains.
That was good for the first time.
Yeah.
I was happy.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Just crossing the line was a great feeling.
Yeah. And your 100?
100, I had ITB again. So knee pain. I think 40k.
All right.
So yeah, felt very bad. I did very good training. I was very happy with my training. Maybe I overdid it. That's why I had the ITB.
Yeah.
So that was the mistake I think that I've done.
Yeah.
So 40k in, I felt very, very down. Then I saw Idet from Trailblazer, who told me, you can still do a good time if you push your walking. And then I got the power back on, and I power walked the whole 60k. I never walked that fast, like 60k non-stop, and 17 hours. So I wanted to do under 18, and I wanted to have a good time.
That's cool.
I really wanted to have a good time, and I had a great time, which makes me want to carry on. Like I really actually like being on the trail so long. It's weird. But
It is, isn't it? Yeah. I can't wait for next year. Especially with now I got into my training, so I know that my training's going to be focused and it's accountable, and not going to do any silly things like I usually do when I get injured and then do nothing for 6 weeks and then just go and do it another 50 and don't get injured again, but doesn't really help me too much. I get lots of little niggles and things, but
shin splint.
I think that's going now, hopefully.
It's going.
Didn't feel it today and not felt it for a while.
Good.
It's good. So what's the
Then I did the Hounslow 2 weeks ago.
The Hounslow.
Hounslow.
That was good.
And it was good. So because I overtrained in UTA 100, I thought maybe I will undertrain, and I was really, really busy with work. So I got there a bit undertrained and tired, but the game was to finish without ITB this time, because I wanted to run even slowly. I wanted to run, and I done in 15 hours, which is quite long. But I had no ITB, and I had a smile on the race.
Well, I heard that.
So it was a slow, But
but the race is. The Hounslow is 68k, 70 whatever it was. So 30k less, but it's like a UTA compact. And some people were saying it's even harder than the UTA 100.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went slow, so I didn't push. But it was great. It's a good experience. I saw you there, 34k at the checkpoint.
I was at the checkpoint, helping out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it next year.
It's a good one to do.
My goals at the moment are to do UTA under an hour less than, so around 15 hours next time, and get there without any niggles with Joe's help, and then be good enough to continue the training afterwards for the Hounslow.
The Hounslow. It's a beautiful area of the Blue Mountain.
I think we're really lucky because it's not that far away.
No. I wanted to do this race for a long time. Since I've started. When I looked at the UTA 50, I saw it. And I was like, wow, that looks like a tough one to do.
I saw one today. Everybody will know, or most people will know about the UTMB.
UTMB,
I had no interest in that. And I read Dave Benny's race report, and I looked at the map and thought, wow, I want to do that. So, not next year, but maybe the year after.
The year after?
Yeah.
I'm going to enter in that one.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
hopefully they will pick me and I can do it.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it? It's a lottery, isn't it? Yeah.
Lotteries.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, hopefully we'll be there together.
Yes.
Yes. That'd be cool. Great. Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty much that. It's amazing to know that the running has actually helped your life, and that's what I was wanting to find out about. That's why I wanted to put this interview together, because people are always saying they can't do things, and yet you've added something to your life. You know, you're really busy, you got kids, and it was all going okay, but you actually added something, and now it's better, and it's made everything else better.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm calmer, less stressed, because I'm someone who's stressed a lot,
Right.
anxious,
Yeah.
and all this is pretty much gone.
Cool.
So stress, anxiety, then
Right.
I try to inspire my team at work. You know, food industry, we got a lot of health issue and a lot of drinking and smoking. So
Yeah.
I try to, be a good leader and show them that it's possible to at least reduce drinking, stop smoking, eat better, drink more water.
Yeah. That's great. Amazing. Well, I know there's a lot of people in Trailblazers who look to you for a good influence, because everyone talks about everyone, and people know that you're a good runner, you're a fast runner.
Am I?
Shorter distances.
Right.
Well, look at your Strava. I mean, was your training before the UTA, the hills repeats? You were like,
Yeah, I like the heel repeat.
yeah. I mean, whatever anybody does, if anybody does things that are more than the usual, that's an influence to other people to think, right, I can do that to get there. Yeah. So,
But I'm not fast. It will take time.
Yeah, well, maybe not over.
I'm starting from nothing, so
Yeah, I know we're not all Warren Rolfs. But,
no.
but we aspire.
We would
don't
like
have,
to,
We
but-
don't have to be that fast. But it grabs you, doesn't it? And it makes you want to be, and just that wanting to be pushes you forward and inspires you. Yeah. So.
But the cardio, I smoked 20 years, so I will never have the cardio, I think, or the lungs to run fast.
You never know.
We'll see.
How old are you now?
36.
36. So just another 20 years, you'll be free, and you'll be
We'll be clean.
You'll be knocking spots off Nick Foster. And another 20 years, he'll still be out there.
Yeah, so Nick, is that 69, was it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is, yeah. See, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. So I always ask people if they've got any weird, funny things, any stories, anything happened to you on your trails, at work, anything, anything that's
Anything crazy?
just crazy, stupid, mad, funny.
First time I went in the Blue Mountains, probably that would be the story. I had no idea what I was doing, and I called a friend. I said, "Oh, let's go in the Blue Mountains." I found a loop,
All right.
30 kilometers, and it was more solitary loop. So never been there, never run more than 20k. And my mate is a mountain person, so he's very fit.
Yeah.
And then when we went to Mont Solitaire, it was just, it took me 2 hours to get up there. And just like, what's going on? What is this? It was so hard.
Yeah.
So hard. And I got up there exhausted, and it was all people that were hiking it.
You're trying to run.
And then I was there like all skinny, sweaty, hot. Yeah. And then I've done it maybe 3-4 times after. It was easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not easy, but it was much easier than the first time.
Yeah. Cool.
That was great memories.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, Mount Salty. I haven't done Mount Salty yet, so I will do. Well, we've got you. You want to tell everyone what your business is, where to find your business? You may as well.
Yeah, so it's called Four Frogs, and there is 4 restaurants in Sydney. So we got one in Mossman, Randwick, Land Cove, and Circular Quay. So we specialize in crepes.
Yeah.
We mill our own flour. We make all the sauces in store. Everything is pretty much homemade.
Okay.
We're quite popular.
Yeah.
We've been there for 7 years now.
All right.
Yeah, we love what we do, and I think people know it, and that's why they keep coming. And we got a good, strong business.
All right.
Got great people to working with. So if you haven't been, you're missing out.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Pay a visit. Everyone loves it. Kids love the chocolate crepes. The adults love the savory ones.
Yeah.
We have alcohol,
Right.
cider. It's very popular with crepes.
Cool. Great.
So you should come.
All right. Well, thanks, Florian. That's another Sydney Scenic Trails interview, and really interesting that that they're running, sorting out your life. I think that's great. So if you visit our Facebook page, Sydney Scenic Trails, and sign up for the blogs, which are once a week, every Tuesday, and get to our website, see what we do, and we'll see you around.
Thanks, Steve.
See you all.
See you guys.